Hello everyone, my name is Elisabeth Soto. I'm here on behalf of the Young Evangelicals for Climate Action, a national group that organizes young evangelicals in the U.S. coming together and taking action to overcome the climate crisis as part of their Christian discipleship and witness, as well as on behalf of C4, Christians Concerned About Climate Change, a local meetup and movement that started here in N.Y.C. I stand before you and against the EPA's actions today because of the moral imperative that is protecting the Clean Power Plan, our nation's most comprehensive and ambitious plan for addressing carbon emissions. More importantly, I stand before you because of the call I've been given, a call to live as Christ lived, if I am to say that I know him. This means caring not just for my neighbor, but also the least of these, whom Jesus identifies as the poor, the oppressed, and those in need, the very demographic and population most at risk for being impacted by climate change, not only in New York City and the US, but all over the world. Today, we are witnessing the effects of climate change and the consequences of fossil fuel usage all around us. Our oceans are becoming more acidic and our weather more unpredictable. More frequent and severe wildfires and hurricanes, hunger and the contamination of water, job loss, and billions of dollars in climate change economic loss is just a taste of the effects of climate change and a worsening reality that awaits us if we do not change course. Yet at a time when the UN has declared to the world that we have only 3 years to prevent the most dangerous effects of climate change, the EPA has been working to systematically dismantle every fighting chance we have for a better future, not just for my generation, but for generations to come. The Clean Power Plan is one of the few barriers that stop power plants from dumping unlimited amounts of carbon pollution into the atmosphere. Yet this plan, along with 60 other environmental regulations, are being done away with without a second thought by the EPA and the leaders behind it. As a 28-year-old woman with dreams of having a family of my own, I cannot express the degree to which it pains me that I may not be able to secure the basic necessities of the children I hope to have. What will I tell them when they ask me why these problems weren't prevented? What will I say to them when they ask why their safety and well-being was carelessly forgotten? The answer is, I have no answer. There is no good reason for scrapping the Clean Power Plan, not when clean energy jobs outnumber fossil fuel jobs by more than 2.5 to 1. There is no good reason when solar and wind industries are creating jobs at a rate 12 to 17 times faster than that of the rest of the U.S. economy, or when companies like Eastern Kentucky are building solar farms in place of coal mines and creating jobs for displaced coal miners. There is no good reason when, for the first time, solar and wind energy is cheaper than fossil fuel energy. Enough is enough. There was once a man hated by the government, hated by his own people, and hated by the world. He walked on this earth condemning those in power for their hypocrisy, greed, and sin, humbling them through his weakness, sacrifice, and love. And he looked into the eyes of the vulnerable and suffering and told them, "You matter." As Dr. Martin Luther King once said, our lives begin to end the day we become silent about the things that matter. To all of you in this room, whether Christian, Muslim, Jewish, or not affiliated with any faith, we have something to stand and fight for, a hope of a better future. I thank you for being here and for making your voice heard against this appalling and unmerited revocation of the Clean Power Plan. To the EPA, to Scott Pruitt, and everyone behind his actions, we stand in solidarity today, united, that the Clean Power Plan matters. Climate change matters, our future matters, and our children's future matters. On behalf of Y.E.C.A, C4, and the thousands of Christians that do care about climate action in this country, I thank you.
I'd like to invite our next panel to come up.